Alright, nice. As soon as the victory screen displays, anxiety floods out of my body. StarCraft is tense. It isn't an exaggeration to say that there's never a moment to relax until the match is over. Bristling with confidence, I get up to check my next opponent. And it's Akel? Assel. Akel. I draw my lips in a line and let my shoulders slouch. Well, that's the end of this tournament run. Is this someone I should know? I don't know. Whatever. Akel was one of South Korea's strongest Terran players. He's well known for his old school cred, balanced playstyle and friendly banter. Well, at least he's friendly. He lost in the round of 8 of last season's VSL, a respectable finish if not a high paying one. From what I remember, Akel was a damn good Brood War player, but he was out of his prime when the sequel hit last year, so it makes sense that he switched. While I'm considering what sort of rush I should do to steal a win, I feel a tap on my shoulder and turn. Oh, this is him! And he looks friendlier than the first guy we met, at least. Right? He looks okay. Oh, it's even got a little symbol to show that he plays Terran. I like that. It's a nice touch. I'm probably saying his name wrong. I don't like it. Anyway. Huh. So you are a foreigner. And find none other than the man himself standing there. This is a bit surreal, considering I've followed Akel's play for about as long as I've been into StarCraft. Luckily, his nonchalant manner disarms my surprise. I think we play next round. I'm Mac, a Terran. He missed a beat before regaining his smile. I likely surprised that I understood and then answered him. Yeah, I saw you won your game. Not bad. Foreigners are an uncommon sight at all-out attack. You a pro gamer? What team are you on? I don't know if you could call me a pro gamer at this point, or I don't have a team. I'm trying to find one though. I do my best not to look too hopeful, though Akel's blank expression is hard to read either way. He pauses to scratch his cheek before responding. Well, good luck. Don't expect another easy match. You too. I mean, thanks. Oh god, kill me. At least he laughed. My stress from before is mostly gone. If I lose, big deal, I'm expected to lose. If I win, I beat Akel. I'm still chewing over which cheese I should perform before finally deciding just to play standard. I shouldn't squander the rare chance to practice against the top player. He and I banter back and forth in the pre-game lobby for a bit before the game gets underway. Oh, okay. Oh, we get a summary. Old school Brood War Terran. Plays classic marine / tank style. Probably about to crush me. Okay. I haven't gone up against a player as strong as Akel in a while. There probably wasn't a single person at the VSL qualifier at his level. That only makes the potential victory all the more tantalising. It's a chance to prove to myself that I've got what it takes. We probably don't have a chance. Even if I've decided on playing standard, I've still got a decision to make in how to execute my mid-game strategy. This map is well suited for a Hellion attack. I'll have plenty of room to poke around its expansion since it lacks a choke point. An attack by air might also be a strong option. The distance between our bases is relatively long by land, but it'll take a Banshee less than 5 seconds to travel from mine to his. I'm confident with both styles, it's just a matter of how I want to execute the attack. Do I get— oh! Hit run with Hellions, air assault with Banshees. Oh my god! Are they cloaked Banshees? Oh man. I feel like whatever we do, he's gonna shut us down. If he rushes us, then we're screwed with this one, but nah, Banshee, do it. Do it. I cut all extraneous unit production to get our Banshee as soon as possible. The earlier I'm able to hit, the less chance that Akel will have the right defences. With my Banshee en route, I clear out the path to his base with a handful of Marines. Denying information to my opponent is important, even if I don't plan to attack from that blind spot. seems to have been the right choice, as his marines are out of position when my banshees arrive at his base. I managed to secure a few worker kills before ordering a retreat. Yes! I made a good decision so far. So that I didn't lose my banshee, Akko has to spend minerals on air defences, knowing that I prepared to transition to a full-on ground army. Oh, sorry. He doesn't know that. I know that. Okay. This game is going insanely well. Though Akko took his expansion before I did, the damage he took puts us on even footing. I follow up with an army of marines, marauders and dropships. We don't call them dropships in StarCraft 2. Isn't that a Brood War thing? Ah well. The bread and butter of most Terran players. It's true. Since I cleared the space between our bases, he's in the dark about the timing of this next attack. There's a solid chance that I could do enough damage here to end the game. I feel we're too optimistic about this. Oh yeah, I was right. But just as I arrive at the outskirts of Akko's expansion, one of his dropships unloads a handful of marines in my base. That's going to slow down my ability to reinforce. Or completely kill you. Do you have anything back there? Whoa, shit, with my focus on the drop in my main, Akko rushed into the army I left outside of his base. While I wasn't paying attention, he's got a concave formation on me. And just like that, my advantage evaporates. I knew it. I knew it. Though I managed to stay in the game for a bit longer, Akko wisely guards his lead by immediately taking a third base. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Soon enough, his economic advantage is reflected in the size of his army. After my blunder, Akko's play was airtight. There really wasn't anything for me to do. With a groan, I offer a GG and concede the match. Oh, we only got to make one decision. I still think it was the right one though. I think we would have lost whatever happened there. I didn't exactly throw my lead, but I did get seriously outplayed. Fantasizing about how victory would have felt doesn't help me keep my mind off the loss. Knowing that I did my best only helps so much. But not a moment later, Akko turns the corner with a smile and raised eyebrows. Hey, good game. You're actually not bad. I assumed you were here for fun or something. Oh, thanks. I'm here for fun though. You play really well. I'm surprised. Most foreigners don't hit timings like that. Good vision control. Your scouting was top notch. I like the guy. This guy is just. He's barely talking to you. He's just like talking in your direction. Monotone. You're really not on a team? You're really staying at a team house? Oh, are you studying abroad? Nothing like that. I'm staying by myself in an apartment by the VSL studios. So you came to Korea alone and on your own dime? And you're not just visiting? Yeah? I do my best not to seem awkward about my answer, but any reason to worry disappears when Apple smiles. Takes some serious guts to move out here like that. I can't think of a single person who's made it out here on their own. A few nearby competitors watch our conversation. It's probably not often that Apple gives his attention to a random nobody he crushes early in a bracket. Maybe he does. He seems nice. He seems friendly. Got some time before my next game. Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. Oh, sure. With a nod, Akko leads me from the PC area to the back of the cafe. We pass a number of known players on the way there, most lounging around no differently than the cafe's other patrons. Maybe they aren't that different. I guess even professionals like to kick back with the tangle of chords and rush off caffeine every now and then. Well, I mean, they are human. Games shouldn't be all business all the time, although I bet that KPGA executives disagree. Akko comes to a stop away from the constant tapping of the keyboard. He then plops himself into a seat against a wall and invites me to join him with a wave of his hand. As I take my seat, I look up to find someone I recognise at his side. Oh, is it the jerk? Jet. No, it's not. It's not someone else. Okay. She also looks angry though. Jet, a Zergan former VSL champion. At least I can say her name. She won StarCraft 2's very first grand final back in the beta, a year ago. She might have been the game's most famous player. Her flippant and inflammatory antics have made her a somewhat controversial figure. She rarely GGs and isn't afraid to talk trash on stage. Oh! She's Hydra. Female Hydra. And there she is, just sitting there. It's all I can do not to stare. A smile plays on her lips when she glances past me to Ackle. Ackle, seriously, stop promising my autograph as a reward for beating you. Hilarious. She can understand you, by the way. Who are you up against next round? Some Zerg dishwasher on LHC Slash. Ugh, I hate ZVZ. Jet rolls her eyes back to me after a brief appraisal. She lifts her chin and speaks a single word. Name? What? Oh, I'm Mac, a Terran. I'm on... well, I'm teamless. Jet shifts her gaze back to Ackle as if to ask, why did you bring this noob back here? But before she can actually say anything, Ackle comes to my defense with an easy smile. Hey, call it with a judgment until you've seen her play. Plus, you ever hear of a foreigner that came out here alone just for StarCraft? My girl right here did. You have to admit that's brave. Damn right it is. If that endorsement wasn't convincing enough, he offers one of his classic grins for good measure. The response seems to satisfy her for now. While I try to keep from showing anything to contradict Ackle's assessment, Jet aims her attention back at me. Didn't see your name on the list of people who made it past the VSL qualifier. How'd you place? I lost my second to last match, the qualifier before that. I dropped out in the final game of the last series. 2 attempts without making it, huh? Hard to tell much from that. Mainly depends on the bracket you had. How do you live out here with no team? Do you stream or something? I used to stream, but not anymore. Jet raises her eyebrows, waiting for me to elaborate until I look away. Without missing a beat, she moves on to the next question. So your parents pay for everything? No, I'm here on my summer job earnings and a little bit extra from my grandparents. How lucky. I never got any handouts. This isn't going very well. Still, Ackle looks as collected as ever, watching with a smile as the interrogation continues. Did you play Brood War? Not really. I mean, I had a copy as a kid, but I wasn't good. Had to cheat to even finish the campaign. Oh, then you were only a little bit worse than Jet? Just start insulting her, that works. Jet scowls silently at the jab. It's true that the 2 years she spent playing Brood War were mostly unremarkable. Then this is your first try at professional gaming? When I nod, she gives me a hard look. Why are you out here? What do you mean? I'm sure you're aware of your chances. It's been more than 5 years since a foreign programmer accomplished anything noteworthy in Korea. I know what she's getting at, but it's not like I have a particularly great or unique answer. I scratch behind my head and look away. I mean, why else? I want to become better at StarCraft. Everyone knows that Korea is the place to do that. And why is that? Well... Oh! Go back. I skipped it. Well, because the best players are out here. Also, I've studied the language for a while now, so I have a... No, I'm asking you why you want to become better. No, I'm asking why you want to become better. Oh, it feels like she's forcibly extracting the truth from me. All the same, I can't leave her expression unanswered. I do my best to avoid showing the embarrassment I feel in my honest response. Because I want to be a champion. Or at the least show I can compete at that level. Everyone who plays this game wants that, don't they? You're right about one thing. Every idiot that makes it to Grandmaster and takes a map off of a good player thinks they're pro gamer material. A champion, huh? Sheesh. She clicks her tongue and sighs, but doesn't seem displeased. Well, any more so than usual. I wouldn't have much ground to stand on if I disagreed with her. Jet is one of the few who has accomplished what the rest of us dream about. Don't be so harsh. Her style is solid and she stood toe to toe with me for a while. With enough time, she could compete. What do you think? Why don't you practice with her a bit? I could. Little harm in giving her a chance. Wait, back up. What just happened? Did he say practice and did she say yes? Things are about to get tricky.